Welcome to another episode of Watch Once Over. My name is Big E. Today we're going to be looking at this Zelos Horizons Field Watch. And I purchased this watch from AZ Fine Time. I'll put their information up here. They can help you source just about anything when it comes to horology. Please give them a call if you have any questions or if you want uh, them to find you something in particular. Now, this is a Zelos Horizons Field Watch with the Granite dial. It's a 39 millimeter diameter watch. It has a 20 millimeter lug opening, really scant 44 millimeters lug to lug, 10.5 millimeters thick, 200 meters of water resistance, screw down crown, screw down case back. It has a really lovely box sapphire crystal. You got a 2.5 millimeter box sapphire crystal with anti-reflective coating, and it's a really nice look. This watch is powered by the Miyota 9039, and that watch is a dedicated no date movement in there. And so if you pull the crown, it won't pull out twice. It only pulls out once to change the date. Now you have hacking hand winding in this watch. 28,800 vibrations an hour. It's a 4 hertz watch. 4 hertz movement. You have Superluma X1 Superluminova. You have a lovely signed crown, Zelos signed crown on there. It's beautiful. Real nice knurling on the crown. And what takes this watch over the top as far as field watches, it has this lovely bracelet. Now the case is brushed and polished. Real nice work by Zelos. Real good watch for under 600 bucks. This watch right here beats out your Hamiltons, and it beats out just about anything. I want to say under 1,500 bucks. This watch is a winner, and you have a different kind of dial on here. This dial is a sandwich dial. You see that? So you have a piece of a Superluminova up underneath the whole dial. Really long lasting power. And while I'm up close like this, you have that railroad track on the outside, and right under the re-hole you have your numbers. See, 18, 19, 20. That's going to be your 24-hour scale. Instead of having it on the inside, it's outboard right along that railroad track, and that's a real nice touch. Another nice touch is this second hand has a red tip to go along with the red 200-meter water resistant sign, and those hands reach all the way out. See how the minute hand reaches all the way out to the re-halt? I really like that. And the hour hand even reaches out and eclipses the numbers just a little bit. So you'll get a real good quick glance reading with this watch, and no problem. Another thing I like is the dial. Since the dial is textured, you don't get a lot of imperfections because you don't know what the imperfection is, because you have this granite style dial. Now this dial is made out of brass, and this granite texturing is some kind of applied process, whatever that may be, but nonetheless it's really nice. Now you have a real nice comfortable articulating bracelet, and this bracelet is affixed with screws. There is no pins and collars here. You have screws here to take the bracelet and size it. You have a brush finish with a nice polished edge to give it a little bit of pizzazz. And you have a real nice clasp that is fully milled. Then this is a work of art. You have these oval pushers, kind of reminiscent of Omega, but everybody should be using this system. You have a quick adjustment clasp. See this little square rectangle? That's a button. You pull that button, and you can pull this in and out. See that? And then it ratchets back down. So if your wrist swell up on a hot day, see that? It's just a quick adjust, and it ratchets down. So that right there is worth its weight in gold. I think everybody should be using that system. Seiko, take note. you really should be using that system on your watches. This bracelet is head and shoulders over any of the entry level Seiko jobs. It just really is. Now on the case back, you get a screw down case back, and like I said, inside of there you get a Miyota 30. What is it? A 30 a 9039 movement. That is a dedicated movement that is for no date. Now you have sapphire crystal, number 4 of 100. You have a real nice embossment of the world on the case back. This is all stainless steel 316L. Really nice, put together real nice. And like I said before, that X1 Lume. Let's take a look at that. I'll hit it with my black light real quick. Cut the studio lights, and we'll see what we're working with. Look at that. Wow. That Lume lasts all night, and you got the second hand that's loomed. You got all those little markings around the railroad track loom. It almost makes it look like the railroad track is illuminated, but I don't believe it is. I think it's just such strong loom that you can still see it. But this loom lasts all night. It is fantastic. There's nothing I have to say more about this loom, but it's fantastic. You will not be disappointed with this loom. Now, they do make a full loom dial of this, but it's like this, but it's not. It's honestly not as legible as this watch. Now, this is a 39mm watch, and like I said, it wears a little bit bigger because the dial's pushed out. You have hardly any bezel. You have all dial. Now, my wrist is 7.25 inches, but this thing wears just like a 41 or a 42. Well, it has the wrist presence. It wears like a 38, even though it's a 39, because it has such a short, scant lug to lug. And this watch is perfectly balanced. The clasp balances out with the weight. Oh my goodness, this is just about the perfect field watch. I don't know what actually for $500 can really beat this out. You're gonna have to step up big time to be able to get these features. And speaking of features, I did miss something. No, I didn't miss it because the video's still going. You also have a quick release solid end links. You see these two tabs right here and right here? You pull those tabs. You squeeze them in. The bracelet comes right out. Quick, toolless strap changes. You cannot beat that. And it also helps when cleaning the watch. You know, nice fold over, deployant, really strong bracelet, screws, no pins and sleeves, great loom, box sapphire crystal. And let's take a quick peek at how it's running. I'll put it on a Timegrapher real quick, just for everybody who wanted to see that. Okay, right now it's reading 0 seconds a day. That's what it's reading. Let me see if you can capture that. Look at the line. Look at that line. 0 beat error, 295 degrees of amplitude, 0 beat error. You cannot beat that. That's better than any Rolex out there. That's like a quartz. That Miyota is ticking away at 28,800 vibrations an hour, and this thing is it's just unbelievable. You got to pick one of these up. If you don't, you're missing out. I don't know if I just got lucky, but for a watch, right out of the box, to be running flat, not fast, not slow, that tells you a lot about Zelos or Zelos, whatever you want to call it. This watch is totally badass. This is a keeper. This is going to be my benchmark field watch. So any other time I have another field watch, I'll pull it out and I'll compare it. Looking to get a Hamilton field watch and maybe a couple Seikos, but this I'm just going to tell you right now, with the features this has, with the way this runs, it's just going to blow everything away. I mean, it's. I'd rather have this than a Rolex Explorer, as far as specs go. With the water resistance, the quick adjustment bracelet, um, the lovely box sapphire crystal. It's just real nice. So my name is Big E. That's the Watch Once Over. Um, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Tell me what you think.